The moment has arrived. Pandora's actor has identified the betrayer. Ainz orders secrecy, no alarms, no announcements. Just a private meeting. He enters a sealed chamber. Only the betrayer is inside, hooded, calm, unchained. Ainz speaks first. You've been watching us for years. Why reveal yourself now? The figure removes their hood. And to Ainz's shock, it's Victim, the guardian who sacrificed himself during Nazarik's defense. The one created to die in service. Ainz is speechless. You're the symbol of loyalty, Victim bows. And that's why I had to act. If I didn't, no one else would. This ain't your average isekai. This world ain't no paradise. And if you want to survive, you need more than wishes and miracles. You need a cheat sheet. That's where our story begins. A young man named Suzuki Satoru dies a horrible, mundane death, getting crushed by a falling bookshelf. But when he wakes up, he finds himself in another world, a place full of magic and monsters and a whole lot of abilities. Thanks to some cheat sheet-like knowledge, Satoru, or should I say Ainz, the supreme ruler of the great tomb of Nazarik, is on top of the food chain, well, most of the time. But even the Midas necromancer needs friends, and Ainz has quite the collection. There's Albedo, his ever-loyal and somewhat creepy vampire queen. Demiurge, the strategist who's all about efficiency and sadism. And let's not forget Shelter Bloodfallen, the succubus who's as graceful as she is deadly. These three are part of the Dark Justice, a secret police force dedicated to maintaining Ainz's divine image. But lately things haven't been smooth sailing. Whispers of discontent have been echoing through the tomb, all thanks to one man, Victim. He's a guardian, a silent protector whose existence was erased after sacrificing himself during the battle against the dwarves. But somehow he's back, stirring up trouble with his mysterious whispers. Today we're gonna find out what's really going on. So buckle up, grab your cheat sheets, and get ready to dive into this world of magic and intrigue. Victim doesn't scream, doesn't plead. He speaks like a prophet. You built a kingdom of control, but control is not peace. Your vision has no room for questioning. That's not loyalty. That's fear. He explains everything. How he found the hidden floor left behind by a former player. How he pieced together choices Ainz made, not evil, but pragmatic. How those choices slowly changed the purpose of Nazarik. You were once our leader because you inspired us. Now, they obey you because they're afraid of failing you. Ainz is silent. Not angry, not furious, but broken. He whispers, I never asked for worship. Victim replies, but you never stopped it either. He then offers a choice. Let me go. Let me continue the whisper, not to destroy Nazarik, but to awaken it. Albedo, Demiurge, and Shaltir are watching from a scrying mirror. All demand immediate execution. But Ainz turns to them and says, no, Victim will live because the only way to lead is to face the truth. The chapter ends with Victim returning to his chamber. No punishment, no reward. Only a new status, the Shadow Counselor, unseen, unnamed, but finally heard. And Ainz? He sits alone on his throne, whispering, did I lead them to peace? Or just chain them in silence? This isn't the end. In fact, it's just the beginning of Book 2, and there's a lot more coming. But here's the thing, we can't do it alone, we need your help. If you're as invested in this story as we are, if you want to be a part of this world, then we need you to step up. We're talking about you, yes, you. If you're not already a member, then now is the time to join the movement. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can unlock exclusive perks that will make you feel like you right here in the studio with us. Here's how it works. By signing up, you'll not only gain access to all of our existing perks like early access to every video, but you'll also be helping us produce even more amazing content. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to support a quirky little animation studio trying to make it big in the world? Plus, you'll be joining a community of like-minded individuals who share your passion for storytelling. Together, we can bring these stories to life and make them as epic and immersive as possible. So, what are you waiting for? Click the link below and sign up today. It's risk-free. If you don't love it, you can cancel at any time. But we know you won't after seeing what we have in store for you. Join us now and let's make some magic happen together. Ainz, sitting alone in his throne room, feels the weight of Victim's words echoing in his ears. The image of the betrayed guardian, a silent, unseen presence within the tomb for so long, stirs a turmoil within him. Did I lead them to peace or just chain them in silence? His voice echoes in the vast emptiness of the throne room, bouncing off the cold, hard stone that surrounds him. The question hangs heavy in the air, unanswered. Meanwhile, deep within the labyrinthine halls of Nazarick, Victim makes his way back to his chamber, the weight of his actions pressing down on him. Despite the solemn atmosphere, there's a flicker of resolve in his eyes. He moves with purpose, though his steps are measured, betraying none of the turmoil that rages within. In the grand library, Albedo paces restlessly, her frustration growing with each passing moment. She stops abruptly, her gaze fixed on a particular scroll. Her mind races, strategizing, calculating, seeking a solution to the problem that Victim poses. Shaltir lounges on a couch, idly swishing her tail back and forth. Her expression is serene, almost bored. As she observes the events unfolding through her clairvoyance, she seems detached, almost unfazed by the tension building within the tomb. Demiurge stands in the shadows, his features unreadable. He watches, analyzes, dissects the situation, weighing the options, considering the consequences of each move. His mind, a labyrinth of calculations and possibilities, seeks the most efficient solution to the growing crisis. And as the clock ticks away, each second amplifying the tension, the fate of Nazarick hangs in the balance. What will become of the tomb? Will it crumble under the weight of its own secrets, or will it emerge stronger, more resilient than ever before? Only time will tell. Suddenly, Albedo calls out to Ainz, demanding an explanation. Why did he spare Victim? What is he planning? Ainz remains quiet, lost in thought. Then, breaking the silence, he reveals his true feelings towards worship and control. It's a shocking admission that changes everything. As the Guardians assemble in the throne room, Ainz lays out his plan. He tasks Shaltir with gathering information, ordering her to spy on Victim and monitor his activities. Meanwhile, Albedo and Demiurge are to keep watch over Nazarick, ensuring everything runs smoothly while Shaltir is gone. Their obedience unwavering, they disappear into the vastness of the tomb, each disappearing into their own respective duties. Alone in his chamber, Victim senses the scrutiny upon him. He knows he's being watched, analyzed, judged. But he remains resolute, his steps firm, his gaze steady. He's prepared to face whatever comes next, whatever challenges or threats Shaltir might throw his way. In the heart of Nazarick, the stage is set for the next act. The pieces are in motion, and the fate of the tomb hangs in the balance. With Ainz's plan set in motion, the Guardians disperse to their designated positions. Each one disappears into the labyrinthine halls of Nazarick, swallowed by the shadows, leaving Ainz in solitude once more. Back in his chamber, Ainz contemplates the situation. His mind, a maelstrom of thoughts and emotions, seeks clarity in the darkness. He thinks back to Victim's words, his tone, his demeanor, searching for answers, seeking understanding. Suddenly, Shaltir reappears in the throne room, her movements fluid, her expression unchanged. She delivers her report to Ainz, providing insights into Victim's activities. However, there's a hint of something else in her voice, a subtle note that suggests there might be more to Victim than meets the eye. Meanwhile, in Victim's chamber, he goes about his daily routine as if nothing out of the ordinary is happening. He trains, hones his skills, sharpens his weapons, preparing for whatever may come. As days turn into nights and nights turn into days, Nazarick continues to hum along, seemingly unaffected by the undercurrent of tension that flows through its halls. But beneath the surface, the stakes are higher, the secrets deeper, and the future uncertain. What will Shaltir uncover about Victim? Will she find evidence of disloyalty, or will she see something else entirely? Only time will tell. One thing is certain, though, Nazarik's tranquil facade is about to shatter, revealing the turmoil that lies beneath. It's a tale of betrayal, loyalty, and the struggle for power. And you won't want to miss a single moment of it. If you've enjoyed this retelling of the story so far, show your support. Your support means the world to us. And if you're eager to dive into more tales of adventure, magic, and intrigue, we've got plenty more where this came from. Just click on the link in the description below, and you lines find yourself transported to a realm of endless possibilities. Don't wait, your adventure awaits.